What's up, world? So, I'm not. We're not just uploading one video today. We're not just uploading 2 videos, or 3, or 4, or 5. We're uploading a total of 6 videos today. That's a lot of videos. 5 of them are from yesterday's convention, which I left around 5, almost 6 o'clock. Basically, is when I left the event, and it was a fun time. I had so much fun this year. And look, I'm not saying that they're going to get these people to come next year or anything like that, but I just made suggestions of who, they should on Wizard World's Instagram direct message. I suggested that they try. I'm not saying they're going to do this. I said after the whole event was over for today, I said they should try to get, someone like Brie Larson, who's, a Sacramento native, or, Alexander Dardarian, or Dwayne Johnson, or, even Amelia Clark could be a good name, Scarlett Johansson, anyone from, the Marvel universe and any woman that's, between the ages 30 and 40, because, this year, don't get me wrong, all of the guests were awesome, and they were fun to be around. I got to talk to so many celebrities today. I didn't film any of the celebrity Q&A things or them at their booths or anything like that, because I didn't want to, get in trouble with them and stuff like that. So it was basically just me, walking around the room, the entire floor, eating lunch and going. I didn't film going to the bathroom. I walked in. The Q&A panel's like right there as you enter the front door of this year's event, and it was awesome. And I got to see all the exhibits. I got to see a couple cosplayers. I got to see the 1966 replica Batmobile. I got to see a wife and a husband. They built the DeLorean time machine, and they've taken it over many different countries, 26 different countries is what he said, and he's been to all 50 states with with the time machine that they built, the DeLorean time machine. And I got to see, like I said, I got to actually go up to their booth, because, their booths weren't that, packed when I went in there. Hardly anyone. The only one that, was, super busy was Jason Momoa's. He had, so many people that wanted to, get an autograph and get a photo with him. But every other booth was pretty much dead. And there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with the celebrities. It's just, more people wanted to go see Jason Momoa than they wanted to go see the other guests that were there. And there's nothing wrong with that. I actually got to, say hi and ask them a question at their booths. And everyone was so nice that I got to see, except for Jason Momoa, because they said that I couldn't do that. But, Sam Levine, Jason Font, Claudia Wells, Brandy Roderick, Sam Jones, all of the actors and actresses that were there today were amazing. And I couldn't have asked for a better event. Now next year could be a totally different story. I want to go next year. I want to experience it again for my 4th time. Because that's what I love to do, is just go to these events and just interact with it, because even though they have bigger followings than most people, they're still regular people just like me, just like everyone who's behind this camera, who watches my videos every single day, or watches my videos every 2 days or 3 days or however many days you watch. They're just normal people that have normal lives, even though they've been in movies and TV shows and and been in other great projects and stuff in the past. Some of them have been Playboy Playmates. You know, it's not. It's awesome to see these people in real life, and they're not. They're so humble. They're so, you know. They're, like I said, they're just like you and me. They are normal, regular people. It's just people like to think that there's something bigger and better than, you know, and makes them like, you know, out there in, you know, like super popular. They're just normal, regular people. And just because they have, you know, 10 million plus followers, or 5 million plus followers, or 100,000 plus followers, that doesn't mean that they aren't regular people just like me or like you guys. And when I suggested who I suggested for next year's event, I didn't do it because I thought it would be an awesome idea. I did it because, you know, I would like to, you know, to talk to, you know, Brie Larson or Alexander Daddario or Dwayne Johnson or whoever they can get. Even Tom Hanks would be a great person to get. He's a Sacramento native just like, you know, Brie Larson. Brie Larson is, you know, from this area. And it's not just about appearance here. It's about, you know, being able to communicate with someone like a normal person and ask them like a normal person what they think of their projects they've worked on, and just, you know, get to know them on a little bit more of a personal level than, you know, than just, you know, bum rushing them and trying to tackle them, because they don't like that. I wouldn't like that if I had 1 million followers or 100,000 followers or however many followers is makes me like super popular. That's the problem with society these days, is that no one realizes that celebrities and musicians and YouTubers are just normal, regular people. And if you communicate with them like you communicate with your friend or a best friend or a family member, that's what they want. They don't want you to, you know, bum rush you with, you know, with like, hey, can I have a picture? Hey, can I ask you a question? Stuff like that, you know, or where they just stare at you and they don't interact with you. That's what they want you to interact with them, because that's what makes them cool and awesome and amazing. And today was a great day. Do not take anything away from that. Today was an amazing day for me. Or yesterday was an amazing day, I should say. Because I got to actually, you know, talk to the celebrity, talk to the people, or talk to everyone, even though they are celebrities, you know, talking to them and asking them about, you know, what they thought of you know, remakes that they made of their shows, or what their next plan is for the future, and it's little tiny things like that. That's what they want you guys to. That's what they want us to do. It's just be who you are. Ask them questions and just be nice. Don't like try to tackle them or try to, because security will take you and throw you out of the convention. And that's what I learned today. It's just talk to them like they're normal, regular people, because that's what they are. And I even suggested Scarlett Johansson. I think I mentioned that. And just there's so many amazing people in the entertainment industry that I would love to meet someday. And hopefully, I'm not saying they're going to do anything with my suggestions, but they could, you know, invite someone like Brie Larson, or someone like Alexander Daddario, or someone like Emilia Clarke, or Scarlett Johansson. Someone, you know, who's got such a huge impact. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't get a huge impact in the man world too. But the three that I've gone to haven't had that, you know, superstar. I'm not saying superstar. Like a big, you know, a woman who's, you know, who paved the way for other women in the industry. there are so many great men who paved the way for other great men in the industry, in the movie industry, the TV industry, whatever you want to classify it as, or the podcast industry, whatever it is. But I mean, don't get me wrong. When Kate Beckinsale came here in 2017, that was awesome. And she's such a huge impact on girls everywhere who want to be like her someday. But there's Scarlett Johansson can be that way for most women too, and Brie Larson and Amelia Clark, Sophie Turner, Maisie Williams. I mean, I can give you like 50 names off the top of my head of great women that they should invite to Comic-Con in Sacramento next year if they do it again. I would love to do a whole video on that, but that's not what we're doing today. We're just saying that this year's event was amazing, and I got to interact with the special guests in a way that I wanted to, and that was what made it special for me. And I want to do that again next year, because that's what's awesome. And sure, some of them have off days and they just don't want to talk to anyone or just don't want to experience anything, any crazy questions and stuff like that. But there are some situations where you just gotta remove yourself from that situation and just do it and just go on to the next scenario. But that's all I got for you guys today. So you're getting 6 videos today. And I will see you tomorrow with a brand spanking new vlog. You know the drill. Bye-bye.